Graciano, must we waste time on this trivial journey?
Jose, come now. A bit of a stroll will do you good. Besides, you've spent weeks on end hidden in your room working on that book of yours. You should get out more often.
You know why I can't be out and about. I can't waste time on things like this when there's work to be done. I'm still trying to come up with a title for my novel. It needs to be something captivating. Something that will convince people to.
I'm sure you'll find inspiration soon enough. In the meantime, there's someone Mariano and I want you to meet. Ah, here they come.
Jose, I've been thinking about everything you've been talking about lately. About reform and getting people informed, and I found someone I think who will be able to help you. Meet Marcelo del Pilar.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Del Pilar.
Please, call me Marcelo. I've heard you've been writing a novel to bring awareness to the wrongdoings our people face. A worthy cause if I've ever heard one.
I appreciate your kind words, Marcelo. I admit, I was unsure of whether or not to write it at first. But now, this cause is too important for me to withhold my commitment.
Marcelo is well connected to members of the propaganda movement. I'm sure he can introduce you to many who share your outlook.
Propaganda movement?
Yes, it can come off as a bit of a misleading name at first. You see, our aim is not to spread Spanish propaganda. Our aim is to fight it. And what better way to do so than to organize information campaigns of our own?
Marcelo once published a newspaper in the Philippines as part of his work for the movement. The Diaryong Tagalog, was it?
Yes, the Diaryong was, for a time, a way for us to call attention to social issues. Unjust friars, the need for reform, and the like. Unfortunately, we were unable to maintain the resources needed to continue publication.
I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds as though it was a greater loss than people realized.
No matter. We must continue our work in spite of whatever hardships we face. And Graciano's correct. There are many people willing to fight for this cause. Activists, exiles, even students such as yourselves.
Is that so? To think that we have so many who would stand with us.
Well, you look like you've stumbled upon an enlightening thought, Jose. What's on your mind?
Well, it sounds as though there's a multitude of people who would join our cause if asked. So, why not bring them together under the propaganda movement?
Bolstering recruitment by forming an alliance. It does appear to be a promising idea.
A unified front, I'm sure that with the connections each one of us has, we could easily find people to mobilize.
Yes, I can see it now. An organization to bring awareness to the propaganda movement's goals. We could even publish our own newspaper as a means of informing the people. And ultimately, we will show them the power of working together, the power of solidarity, la solidaridad.
Your enthusiasm and drive are remarkable, Jose. I can see why these two spoke so highly of you. Very well. I will leave at once to begin the recruitment efforts.
And the three of us shall do the same. It was a pleasure meeting you, Marcelo. I look forward to working together.
Likewise, Jose. In time, we shall rid our people of the social cancer that afflicts them.
Social cancer. What an interesting analogy. It holds much truth. Our people live in fear of being punished at the hands of Spain. And yet, the suffering persists because it is an issue that society fears to touch upon. It seems Graciano was right. I found the title for my novel.
Jose, are you coming?
My dear Leonore, I hope this letter finds you in good health. As of late, the propaganda movement has been facing much turmoil. Financial difficulties, internal conflicts, lack of commitment. Every day brings a new challenge. This dissent, coupled with Spain's indifference to our plight, makes me fear that our goals shall never be fulfilled. In other news, I am continuing to work on my novel, Nonime Tanghare. Each day brings me closer to the time I can finally share it with the world. Although it saddens me to think of how this work was inspired by injustice and suffering, my hope is that it will bring us closer to ending the misery our people face. Perhaps it will even be the force that brings success to the propaganda movement. As always, I look forward to seeing you once more with the greatest anticipation. May we meet again soon. Yours truly, Jose.
My dear Jose, I worry for your personal safety. I hope you are remaining vigilant. Here in the motherland, there have been scattered whispers against Spain as more people become aware of the promise of reforms. Do not fear that your actions have been in vain. I am already starting to see the impact of your labor. I am sure that with time and patience, this movement will bring the change that we all yearn for. But I worry for our future as well, Jose. Every time I speak about you with my father, he mentions how the friars speak ill of you. My mother does not even wish to hear your name. She's already searching for another suitor to whom I will be married. Nothing causes me more distress than the thought of spending the rest of my life with someone I have no love for. Though it pains me to be separated from you, I too look forward to the day I see you once more. When we reunite, I am certain we will find a way to resolve our problems. I remain faithful to you, now and always. Yours truly, Leonor.
My dear Leonor, I adore you. You're the light of my life, and I'd do anything for you. I love you. I love only you. My dear Leonor, are you listening? Or how about my dear love? Or someday, one day soon, what? I love you. I love only you. And I'll keep saying in every moment, I'll stay faithful to you.
My dearest Jose, you entrance me, and I know that our love must be true. It's no passing fancy. I love you. I love only you. My dearest Jose, how I miss you. The stars aren't as bright and I can't sleep at night. Oh, I long to be near you. I love you. I love only you. And I'll keep saying in every moment, I'll stay faithful to you. Don't let me go.
Don't let me go,
Stay by my
please,
side.
just
Say
love
you'll love me
me
forevermore.
I miss you so much. I love for your touch. Oh, tell me you're still mine. I love
I'll stay faithful to you.
Have you finished your letter to Gallicano?
No, but I am making great strides.
Dear cousin. Is that all?
As of this moment, yes. It's so important that I find the right words, Mariano. La Solidaridad is the solution to our disarray. This paper will be read by thousands, from Spain to the Philippines. With you as treasurer and Graciano as our vice president, our movement can finally articulate our needs so that Spain has to listen. Once I convince Gallicano to serve as president. Oh, and also acquire an adequate editor.
Have you ever considered you might be the best qualified for that position? You're certainly thorough enough.
That may be true, but I'm afraid I will have my hands full editing for Antonio de Morga soon. I also feel that Noli may almost be complete, and I must pledge as much time to my work as it deserves. Perhaps Graciano may consider editing, as well as
we
the...
may request representation in Les Cortes Generales, abolish political censure, and prohibit the administrative exiling of residents without ruling by courts of justice. Another powerful addition of La Solidaridad, Graciano.
My dearest thanks, Marcelo. However, the Asociación Hispano-Filipina de Madrid penned the aspirations of the Filipinos. I merely served as editor, though for the last time.
The movement will be at a loss with you stepping down. How will we ever find someone to replace you?
Perhaps you may be interested in the job?
Me? Why, I'd never considered...
Marcelo, you must be my successor. I can only think of one other man proficient enough for this position, and he is in London.
Of course. Rizal has been quite busy over there. Have you received word of his Noli Me Tangere? While it was released a mere month ago, I've heard it was quite powerful and left a substantial impact on his readers, both Spanish and Filipino.
Yes, I have. Both Noli and La Solidaridad have gained quite a following. But Marcelo, remember to maintain some level of obscurity. You must remind Mariano and Gallicano not to garner too much attention. You never know what may happen to you all if you do.
You have my word, Graciano. Welcome back, Jose. How have your travels treated you?
They have treated me quite well. I see you've been fulfilling your duties well as editor. La Solidaridad has been so strengthened since I was last here.
I've done my best. It will be a pleasure working with you to ensure success. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should be getting back to my duties as humble editor. So grateful to have you back.
Of course. And Marcelo, thank you again for publishing some of my works. I appreciate your endorsement, especially as our Spanish leaders and ministers have begun to take notice of our efforts. Perhaps this is what our movement needed. Perhaps now they will listen.
I would hope so.
My dear Leonor, I look forward to the day I will be with you once more.
Jose,
The development of La Solidaridad has been a boon to the propaganda movement. Our numbers grow by the day, and public support is ever increasing. I have met a multitude of wonderful, accomplished people to whom I would very much love to introduce you.
Jose.
But my proudest achievement as of late, indubitably, has been my latest work, Noli Me Tangere. Although it has sparked the ire of our oppressors, it has also brought greater awareness to our cause. And I must confess, my love, this would never have been achieved without you. You are my muse, immortalized in my tale, an inspiration to my writing, and my light in this unforgiving world. I look forward to the day I receive your father's blessing, for then we will truly be...
Jose! My father is greatly perturbed. He believes Noli is a danger to our family.
Danger? I would never do anything to hurt you.
You said it yourself, Jose. The Spanish have not taken your words lightly. Now, more than ever, they see you as a filibustero, a subversive.
Their titles for me matter not.
But they do matter. My father would not want to see our family name dishonored because of our association. He would prefer that we...
Leonor?
This will be my final letter to you. Even though we will never speak again, know that my faithfulness to you will never end.
Leonor, wait.
And you will always be my first love. Farewell, Jose.
Leonor!
Jose, have you heard the news? It seems like Noli has been causing quite a stir back home.
Jose Rizal. Hero? Or menace? The revolutionary author whose incendiary novel has transfixed a nation. Well, I'm glad people are taking notice of it.
This is good news, is it not? Noli has been sparking just the reaction you wanted.
That is true. And now I must move on to my next course of action.
Is that another novel? Jose, I thought Noli was supposed to be your magnum opus.
Noli has made the people sympathetic to our cause. And yet, that is all it has accomplished. Now that they are informed about the reform movement, they need something that will drive them to action.
Well, I'm sure that if this novel is half as successful as Noli, you'll still end up achieving your goal. Have you thought of a title yet?
Leonor's father sees me as a filibustero, a subversive. And so, my novel will be subversive as well. It shall be called El Filibusterismo.
Oh, just hearing the title makes me excited. Speaking of Leonor, how has she been?
Rizal, I've been looking for you.
Good evening, Andres. What can I do for you?
I would be remiss to avoid checking in on you after publishing such a... what did the press call it? An incendiary novel.
I appreciate your concern, but there have been no serious attacks on my character, verbal or otherwise. I am not in danger of anything at the moment.
I'm afraid it won't be that way for much longer. The friars are furious about your criticisms of the church. The government has banned further distribution of Noli. There are even whispers of an extradition case being opened against you. With the church and the government collaborating to bring you down, there will be nowhere in the country that is safe from them.
It's come to this, has it? I was hoping they would see reason. In any case, I am not planning to give in to their intimidation tactics. I stand by my words and my beliefs.
It seems I may have misjudged you, Rizal. I suppose even peacemakers must retaliate in the face of hostility. Know that, for the time being, my colleagues and I are here to support you. We will stand together.
Standing together. Andres, you just might be onto something.
You have that telltale, enlightened look on your face again, Jose. Don't tell me you're planning on writing another novel.
Not yet, Mariano. At least not until I finish El Fili. No. This is going to be a task too great for one man alone.
What are you proposing, Rizal?
If El Fili is meant to get people involved in our movement, then we must give them a way to do so. And we will, by creating a league for our countrymen to participate in. But I will need assistance in this endeavor. I want you two to be in this league with me.
Sounds like a marvelous idea. And I'm sure our friends from La Solidaridad and the propaganda movement would be willing to join in.
I don't know about this. A league? What more would we accomplish by creating this?
Andres, try to think more optimistically. This is the path to take. I'm sure of it. This is our moment. This is our time to see all that we can do. Think of what could be. This is our moment to take a stand for justice and for our homeland. So what do you guys think? Are we making this league?
Alright, okay, I admit that you're onto something. These words of yours can turn nothing into something. A dream, a hope, a vision, and a wish could help with the cause.
What is something amiss?
Hey, take the chance to do something more. We gotta help our people with reclaiming our shore. I'm tired of the enemy thinking we're helpless, so let's take a stand. Let them know we're relentless.
I still don't think it's enough to get the freedom we deserve. I know that we've wanted this for so long, but I just can't help feeling something's wrong. Together, united, we're stronger than before. But is there more that we can do?
Andres, with this league, we can make the change we want to see. So, will you join us?
All right, let's give it a shot.
This is our moment. We need to do what's right. We'll stand together and make our future right. This is our moment. We'll hold our heads high. We'll be the change and shine our light. We'll be the change and shine our light.
Guess the odds we're pressing through, hand in hand, always me and you. Together let our light shine through. Against the odds we're pressing through, hand in hand, always me and you. Together let our light shine through.
It's the odds we're pressing through, hand in hand, always me and you. Together let our light shine through.
We're gonna make a difference in the world.
Be the light when the world is crumbling.
Together, the path ahead will finally be unfurled.
Be the change in a place divine.
Even though we may need some time to find our way, we'll try and keep fighting for a brighter day.
This is our moment. We need to do what's right. We'll stand together and make our future right. This is our moment. We'll hold our heads high. We'll be the change and shine our light. We'll be the change and be the light. Thank you.